Hey there, trader. Thanks for coming by TradingAnalysis.com. I'm the founder, Todd Gordon, and it's bittersweet for me to tell you that after, we launched this company in 2012, and now it's 2025. So after 13 years, we are discontinuing trading analysis. That's the bad news. The good news is we're shifting the focus to something that's been a lifelong dream, which is the money management side at InsideEdgeCapital.com. And before you go, a few things I want to tell you about trading analysis. It's every time I talk about it, I get a little choked up, but it's been my baby. Since 2012, left my Wall Street job trading for a foreign exchange hedge fund. I was very early on Twitter, thanks to my CMO, kind of boss at the time, Samantha Rohde. She encouraged me to get on Twitter, and that was during the global financial crisis, where I found how to trade and learned how to trade extremely volatile markets while sharing on social media, and that was the birth of trading analysis. So that was 8, 9, 10, 11, and then I started in 12. So it's been a hell of a ride, and I thank all of you who have been, with me and corresponded and supported the business. I can't thank you guys enough. So a few things logistically at Trading Analysis. What I'm doing is I'm leaving the website up, and we're opening everything. So I probably did 20, 30 different training courses and all kinds of different stuff, technicals and some fundamentals and macro and trading strategies. So, we used to charge, anywhere from $500 to $1,000 per course. And, a lot of people took it and took those courses, and now we're making them available. So you should be able to just log in and see those for free. The research should be up there as well if you want to see, how we handle different market times. So that's that. The trading analysis legacy will live on. As I was doing my morning work here, I was listening to an old Jimmy Buffett album called Buried Treasures, talking about stories and some obscure music. And I guess I kind of have an old soul. And one of the things I hope this analogy hits, it's a long way from trading, the markets and investing in the markets to Jimmy Buffett. But, he was, besides his 2 hit songs, Cheeseburger in Paradise and Margaritaville, he's maybe a C+ musician. But, the one thing that stuck with me is his ability to tell stories, his ability to maintain relationships and keep a narrative, a very positive message going throughout his life. And he just passed away, I guess, about 2 years ago. But, it's one of bringing joy and bringing, fulfilling a need that people want, and, touching people's lives, I guess, is a cheesy way to say it. So what's my analogy? The research business is great, and I had the opportunity to work with thousands of traders, but it was very much just me here. I'm in my basement, quite literally, like in my basement. And, I have a pretty unique way, I think, of looking at the markets. And I've had, several people help me along the way at trading analysis, but, couldn't really scale the business to where I wanted to be in my own kind of unique voice. So in the money management side, what I found was the way to really touch people. And I think in my best, the best skills that I have is to manage money, while at the same time keeping up the communication, which is the business model that we're building at Inside Edge, and I'll discuss it here in a minute. But I've gotten to know the wonderful people that have come through trading analysis over the last 13 years intimately, as we've begun to take care of their financial future, both on the portfolio management side, my side, and I have a wonderful financial planner, certified financial planner, who's also my COO, Kyle Wasson, out of Texas. He's going to be up here for 2 weeks next week. Again, the best way that I think that I can serve and not only maintain, but develop the relationships of the people that I've done business with on the trading analysis side, which is very transactional. People come in and out. People have been me for, over a decade, and I don't really know about their family and their life and what drives them. But when, we come into the money management relationship and we intimately get to know our clients, it's incredibly fulfilling. So, it's what I think is the best path that I can, deliver value while maintaining that relationship. And, when I'm retire or whatever that may be, I'll have a lot of stories to tell and fun people, because the amount of people that have come through the door from Trading Analysis over to Inside Edge Capital, we have some really, really cool people with a crazy amount of diverse backgrounds that I didn't even know existed. I mean, we've got aerospace engineers, we've got guys who build roads and bridges contracted out by the municipalities. We've got a rocket scientist. We got a guy who works on the radars up in the with NASA. I mean, we've got college professors, we've got engineers, we've got all kinds of doctors. Like, we've got entrepreneurs, guys who run restaurants in Colorado. Like, it's so cool. So, Buffett's always been a big inspiration to me. Again, a C-plus musician, but a wonderful storyteller, somebody who delivers, I think, joy to people by way of, spreading a very positive message of work hard, play hard, enjoy life, appreciate the opportunities we have. And I think the very best contribution I can make to people's lives is through money management, because I've been watching the money management business for a long time, and it's amazing how much cookie cutter, underperformance, transactional relationships there are, whereby you call in an 800 number and you're a social security number. Man, we're not doing it that way. So, but anyways, so that's what we're doing. Inside Edge Capital, you can go check that out. And what we're doing over there is, it's not just full wealth management. Okay. I am taking a piece of my old life and embedding it into Inside Edge with one of the portfolios, which is called Active Opportunities, Active Ops for short. So what I'm doing is I'm trading it. It's a medium-term swing trading account. We tell our investors that Inside Edge that it should be no more than 10 to 15% of your overall portfolio, because we can get really aggressive in the portfolio, and we can also be net short when things are bumpy. So I'm sharing all of those trades through a third-party platform called Savvy Trader, which is wonderful. It takes so much off my plate in terms of running the back end of Trading Analysis, the delivery mechanisms, text message, video going out, posts. Like, it took so much to run TA. All of that is being handled by this third-party company. I know the CEO, and it's been wonderful. So you do get real-time trade alerts as I'm trading the actual Active Opportunities account, which again is one of the models that we traded Inside Edge Capital. So there's a little bit of my old life in there. So check us out at insideedgecapital.com. You'll find out what it means. No, we're not trading on insider information. It's based on my ski racing and current ski career. I coach the kids here at the local mountain, and there's a lot of analogies between setting up a race where you're going through inspection and course work, equipment, body prep, game plan, because when you get in the gate, at those speeds, you can't figure it out as you go, much like the markets today. So anyways, thanks for all the years at Trading Analysis. It means a lot to me. Everything should be open, so have at it if you want to get into any of the courses, and let us know if we can help you at Inside Edge. Okay, all the best trading and investing. Remember, I think we're still in a cyclical bull market. Set the noise and news and so many who are desperate for your attention to service their own needs to drive you down the path of fear that has caused chronic underexposure in this market. Try to resist that. All right? As Jimmy Buffett would say, fins up. All right. Charge ahead. See you guys. Take care.